Hello everyone, this is Meenakshi Bidari working as a assistant professor in chemistry at Maratha Vidya Prasarak Samaj, Nasik. In today's lecture, we will study byproducts of sugar industries and their uses. We know that growth and economy of any industry depends on the successful and complete utilization of byproducts produced by it. This helps to reduce the operational cost, provides additional employment, and reduces the risk of waste management. A great deal of attention has been paid to the meaningful utilization of byproducts of sugar industry are bagasse and molasses. So there are two important byproducts obtained in sugar industry. One is bagasse and second one is molasses. Let us see the uses of the byproducts obtained from sugar industry. So there are the different byproducts obtained from sugar mills, that may be molasses, raw sugar. The raw sugar, it is a byproduct for the different products like ethanol, epoxy polymers, etc. Molasses are also used as a starting material or the useful material for the manufacturing of different products like ethanol, vinegar, glycerin, etc. Again, this bagasse, which is a byproduct obtained in sugar industry. Filter mud or the press mud is also used as a fertilizer, used as cattle feed, animal feed. Compost, useful for the manufacturing of waxes, and also it is used as fat. So like that, there are the number of uses of the byproducts obtained from sugar industry. So the important byproducts of sugar processing are bagasse, press mud or also called as the mill mud, molasses. So sugar cane or the raw sugar juice are obtained in sugar industry. After the clarification of the sugar juice, there is the formation of white crystals of sugar. Already in previous lectures we have studied the manufacturing of raw sugar from sugar cane, also the manufacturing of refined sugar, that is the sugar refining process. So during that manufacturing of sugar in sugar industry, the byproducts obtained are bagasse, press mud, molasses, etc. These byproducts are also useful in different industries. The first one, that is bagasse. It is the spent cane or cane residue expelled from the last meal of mill house after the complete extraction of juice. It contains 52 to 58% of solid, including some sucrose, and the rest water. The solid is mainly cellulose fiber and pith. It is used for various purposes. It contains about 46 to 52% moisture, 43 to 52% fiber, and 2 to 6% soluble solids, mostly sugar. A large quantity of bagasse is produced during the cane sugar processing, and it finds applications in many areas. So it is used for various purposes, like when other sources of energy like coal and electricity are not available, it is used as fuel for raising steam. This practice is most prevalent in our country. So in the manufacture of fuel or direct utilization as a fuel, bagasse can be used for the generation of high or medium pressure steam for electricity generation, as a fuel for the furnaces in sugar factories, and as a fuel substitute for charcoal or wood used for cooking purposes. Bagasse can be used. Also, it is used in the manufacture of bagasse charcoal. It is used for the manufacture of hardboard called cellotex. It is stronger than wood. It is a bad conductor of heat, so has high insulating value. The pith is pentosan, it is separated from the fiber. Then by acid treatment, it is dehydrated to furfural, which is an important industrial chemical used in the manufacture of nylon intermediates. After some pretreatment and mixing with nitrogenous nutrients, it is used as cattle feed. It may be degumed to manufacture valuable wax and gauze. In manufacture of bagasse charcoal, it on destructive distillation gives charcoal, combustible gases, methyl alcohol, acetic acid and tar. Also, it can be used in manufacture of methane and producer gas. In manufacture of fibrous products, bagasse is used to produce the different fibrous products like pulp and paper, paperboard, board and box board, fiber boards, insulation boards, hardboards, etc. It is also used in the manufacture of other products like furfural, alpha cellulose, plastic, and bagasse concrete, which is a component in building material made by holding together the bagasse particles by Portland cement, magnesium oxychloride, or plaster of Paris. It is also used as animal feed. It is nothing but the mixture with molasses and the ammoniated bagasse are used for feeding animals. It is also used as soil conditioner. The compost of bagasse contains potassium 0.3% P2O5, 0.005% nitrogen, 0.4%, and hence used as a natural fertilizer. So there are different uses of bagasse, which is nothing but one of the byproduct obtained in sugar industry. So it is produced in the mill house in a quantity of about 30% of the crushed cane. The bagasse contains 50% moisture. It is used as a fuel for boilers. It is also used for chipboard and paper manufacturing. Then the second byproduct obtained in sugar industry, that is molasses. So molasses is a common ingredient in baking. Often it is used in baked goods such as gingerbread cookies. 80% of total available molasses is exported. So what is molasses? It is nothing but a thick liquid which is obtained after one or two crops of sugar crystals. It contains 30% sugar, 50% sugar in the form of uncrystallized sugar. The major uses of molasses are as animal feed, fermentation into rum, compressed yeast, organic chemicals like acetone, citric acid, butanol, etc. Also edible syrup. For the manufacturing of such products, molasses can be used. So molasses is the mother liquor left behind after the crystallization of sucrose. It is also called as blank strap. Its composition is variable, approximate percentage when we compare. Major components are given in this table. These are water about 15 to 25%, total solids 75 to 85, sucrose 25 to 40, reducing sugar 5 to 30%, mineral content or the ash 7 to 15%, gums 3 to 5%, organic matter 10 to 20%. So molasses is the residual mother liquor left in the crystallization process of sugar from which no additional sugar can be recovered economically. Commonly it is called blackstrap molasses. It contains a significant quantity of both sucrose and reducing sugars like glucose and fructose. So the byproduct of sugar industry, that is molasses, can be used as animal feed, fermentation into rum, for the manufacturing of organic chemicals like acetone, citric acid, butanol, and compressed yeast. The main products that can be produced from it on commercial scale are ethyl alcohol, citric acid, lactic acid, cattle feed, oxalic acid, baker's yeast, monosodium glutamate, lysine, acetone, butanol, alcohol, etc. In addition to this, many alcohol-based chemicals like acetic acid, acetic anhydride, acetone, ethyl benzene, styrene, polystyrene, polyethylene, and synthetic rubber are also produced using cane molasses. The production of citric acid from commercial sugar is a simple process, but commercial sugar is very expensive and therefore many firms prefer to manufacture citric acid from the molasses. Molasses are used by different cattle feed manufacturers. In the US, as much as 4 million tons is used in cattle feeds. There is need to increase the molasses in cattle feed by developing technology for producing urea molasses blocks, which are called animal chocolates. Molasses is the main raw material for the production of different types of yeast, including baker's yeast by fermentation. And baker's yeast is mainly used in the manufacture of bread, but it is also used for fermentation of molasses into ethyl alcohol. There is demand for baker's yeast and improved strains of distiller's yeast, and hence there is a scope for setting up such a few units. Then one of the important byproduct, that is ethanol. So the sugar sector has the capacity to produce over 2.5 million metric tons of molasses available for processing into ethanol. Sugar industry produces more than 500,000 tons of ethanol per annum from the cane molasses, over 50% of which is exported at an average price of about $500. Main destinations include Europe, Far Eastern, Korea, Japan, Taiwan, etc. and Middle East. These are Dubai and Saudi Arabia. So the production of ethyl alcohol by fermentation of molasses is the most commercially successful process. The alcohol obtained by this process is also more suitable for use as potable spirit. In this connection, work may be done in the country on commercial scale. Ethyl alcohol is used for potable purposes as well as feedstocks for many alcohol-based chemicals. Though the percentage of sucrose is appreciably high, it cannot be recovered, but it is utilized for following purposes. First one, it is used in the manufacture of ethyl alcohol. The single most important use of molasses is in the manufacture of ethyl alcohol. The yeast cells are grown in the molasses nutrient medium. They consume the sugars present in the molasses and oxidize the sugars present in the molasses to produce ethyl alcohol. From the culture medium, ethyl alcohol is collected by distillation. The yeast residue so obtained is used as cattle feed. Then it is also used in the production of other chemicals. Ethyl alcohol produced from yeast fermentation is an important raw material for the production of chemicals like acetaldehyde, acetone, acetic acid, butyl alcohol, etc. Then molasses is a source of plenty of other rare chemicals like aconitric acid. Directly, molasses can be used as an adjunct in the manufacture of animal feed. Molasses are used by different cattle feed manufacturers. Molasses is the main raw material for the production of different type of yeast, including baker's yeast by fermentation. So these are the different uses of molasses. It is used as animal feed, for fermentation into rum, compressed yeast, for the manufacture of organic chemicals like acetone, citric acid, butanol, etc. Then let us see the uses of sugar. We know that sugar is used for many purposes in the food industry. It is vital in maintaining the safety and availability of our food. Ice cream is made thicker and smoother with sugar. More than 20% of ice cream is sugar. It also helps cakes to be moist and soft and to stay fresh longer. Also, the soft drinks, fruit juices are often 10% or 12% sugar. As well as adding flavor, the sugar makes the drink heavier and more pleasant to drink. The sugar in jams helps them to keep for a longer time by stopping mold and germs from growing. That is, for preservation, it is also used. Natural sugar in canned fruit also act as a preservative in the same way. Condensed milk relies on up to 55% sugar content. The cane sugar is used in making many lollies. Sugar is used to bring out the flavors of other foods such as preserved meats, tomato sauce and canned soup. Custard is made smooth and creamy as well as sweet by sugar. Many medicines have sugar added to hide their bitter taste. Some cough syrups have sugar to make them more soothing. So these are few uses of sugar. In today's lecture, we have studied the byproducts obtained in sugar industry and also their uses. There are two important byproducts of sugar industries. These are bagasse and molasses. So in next lecture, we will study about fermentation industry. Thank you.